Very good. So, guys, welcome to this episode of Love Nest Q&A.
Welcome. Yay!
All right. So, I think last episode we said we were going to talk about the various things that people should look out for.
Yes, observe in their spouse to be. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So, do you mind?
I think the first thing will be self-control.
Okay.
Because it's something you need to observe for yourself. When someone makes them angry, how do they react?
Yeah.
When they're sad, what do they do?
Yeah.
If they're angry, some people like to break things when they're angry, for example. You know, shatter your TV, break everything breakable. So you want to be sure that that is not the kind of person you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah. You know, the other thing, I was thinking, it's not just the obvious ones, you know.
Yeah.
There are people who, they don't lash out. They just withdraw themselves.
Yeah.
You know, everything they used to give you, they just take
Yeah,
it.
they take them back.
They stop communicating, they stop providing. You know, it must be, you will come and beg me. You will come and beg me.
Yeah.
You know, they just can't control themselves to the point where you can have a mature conversation about things.
Or they might say they're trying to put you in your place so that you can know that you need them or something like that. You know, just some weird reason.
God. Anyway.
So yeah.
And you know, my friend said something to me. He said, if someone shows you who they are, believe them. There's nothing like, oh no, he's going to change. He's going to change.
No.
Or you make excuses for them and say, oh, you know, that waiter was really rude. Really.
Yeah.
The waiter was really rude. That's why your boyfriend punched him out.
Exactly.
And you think he's going to change.
Change.
Well, good luck with that.
And the thing, one thing just crossed my mind now. The thing you need to know is that their best behavior is actually when they're dating.
Of course.
When they marry you, they're going to magnify,
exactly.
triple and quadruple. So
yeah.
just make sure it's something that
you can handle
when it magnifies. You know,
because the fire can be burning.
It can be
when it's burning, it's really burning.
It can burn down the whole house. So yeah, so it's very, very important.
Yeah.
What other thing do you think we can look out for or observe?
You know, something I thought about is kindness.
Yeah, that's good.
Kindness. But what is kindness really? Kindness is simply being able to treat people the way you want to be treated. That is simply what it is.
Yeah.
And sometimes kindness will come at the expense of what you want. So kindness tends to go hand in hand with selflessness. You're dating someone, right? And every time it's me, I.
Yeah.
You know, they want you to ask them how their day has gone, but they don't want to hear how your day went.
Yeah.
They always.
It's the little things.
It's the little things. Okay? And when you're down, how do they treat you? Are they able to pour out of themselves into you? Fill you up?
You know? Yeah.
What are their words like when you quarrel? When you have a disagreement, do they go to the deepest, darkest secrets that you entrusted into them and just bring it out and whip you? Just whip you with it.
That is wickedness. That's what it is. Yeah. So
even when we quarrel, one of the things that one of our rules is be kind.
Be kind in the quarrel.
Even when we don't agree on stuff.
Yeah.
There is no room. There is no room for rudeness, name calling. No. There is no room for it. If you can't be kind, keep quiet.
Just keep quiet.
And figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay? Put whatever you want to say together in your head.
Yeah.
Before you deliver. Okay? If you can't trust yourself to be kind in the heat of the moment, don't speak.
Don't speak.
Genuinely don't speak.
Seriously.
Anyway, I think. Because
you'll be doing more harm than good when you speak.
In my head, I'm thinking we're not giving relationship advice.
Well, that's just the question.
So
I think another thing I would like to mention is already part of what you've talked about, like conflict resolution.
Yes.
If there is a problem or there's a disagreement between you two, how does the other person handle it?
Yeah.
And you observe yourself as well, because sometimes you're observing someone else, you might be the problem.
Yeah.
So you need to know how you handle such, situations.
100%.
And then,
100%.
do you guys fit in that regard? Because it's not something you want to change at that point. Some things can be changed, or some things may never,
Just
can't be changed. Just need to know that you guys fit.
Yeah.
You don't completely need to change yourself to be with one person. Doesn't work. I'm not sure we changed totally. I think there are just a few,
a few tweaks here and there that we just needed to do.
We were just, I think we were made for each other, to be honest. So, but the thing is, find out how they resolve conflict.
Yeah.
Do they, want to, shout and want only their voices to be heard? Do they want to, sit you down and not talk to you and just talk at you?
Yes.
Give you all the rules and walk away, or do they want
explain to you why they're right and
exactly,
you're wrong.
or do they want to sit down, hear you out, and see where they were wrong, correct it, and agree, which is what it should be.
Yes, and you know what? It just came to my mind that actually the most important part of conflict resolution is being able to get out of yourself and see things from the other person's point of view.
Yeah.
There is not one perspective to everything.
True.
I don't know how many times we have to tell people this thing.
Yeah.
There is not one perspective to everything.
Very true, very true.
That you're right does not mean she's not right.
Exactly.
Both of you can be right at the same time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Help us.
Yeah. True.
Anyway.
Wow. That's
Okay.
a lot.
I'm sweating. I don't even know why I'm sweating. So the other thing is how orderly they are.
Yeah.
Okay. And orderliness has basically many facets to it. It involves personal hygiene. It involves environmental cleanliness and organization.
Yeah.
There are people you walk into their rooms and you think a hurricane just went through the house. The clothes are everywhere, shoes are everywhere, nothing has its place.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this is slightly more common with the men. Okay? And
True.
if you as a lady, you are very put together, you have everything in their spot, you want to know if the man you're dating is the kind that would turn you into his own personal organizer for the rest of you. You have to pick up after them. And you want to know this early rather than late.
Yeah.
What is their personal grooming like? No, you won't find out at that wedding. You won't find out in church.
Yeah.
They will look well put together in church. Their suit, their tie, everything will be top notch. Cufflinks in place, tie clips. Get to the house. That's when you know. And
surprise visits.
Surprise.
Pay them
And
a surprise
obviously,
visit.
we're not advocating for cohabitation or things like going to visit a man at odd hours.
Yeah.
Alone. Not a good idea. But you want to know where he or she lives and what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay? Do they smell right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have issues with body odor? You want to find out.
Yeah.
Earlier rather than late.
Yeah. True. Very true.
Okay.
Very, very true.
And I think you wanted to say something about habits.
Yeah, so the next thing I would like to talk about, you took it from me.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, that's habits. And some people don't know they have
Certain bad habits. Yeah.
Certain bad habits. So not something someone will tell you, oh, I have this habit of doing this. They won't tell you even if they say one or two, they won't tell you every
Everything,
single habit that they have. Some of them you have to observe for yourself. Pay attention to them. If you can't, talk to them about it. If it's not something they can change, can you live with it? Because those are the things you need to consider, which is the reason why you should, make sure you're observing them and taking notes of making
your little notes.
So I think that's about it for today.
Until the next time we meet, share, subscribe to our pages on our channels, and we will
comment.
see you on the next episode.
Yes, and if there is any other thing you feel we didn't mention or you want to add,
please
feel free to put it in the comment section. We'll be there. We'll be replying you. Let's engage. All right.
All right.
See you in the next post.
See you in the next post. All the best.
Bye.
Bye.